Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to attempt to resurface the block on my D16 single cam build. I decided to get back into it with my downtime because it's really slow at work, and I brought my block up here to clean it up, attempt to resurface it, and just throw my internals in there. If you remember, they got kind of blue because yeah, I kind of hurt this motor a little bit. The rods got a little hot, but I hooked them up, I bolted them up and torqued them down to the crankshaft journals, and they feel good. They move. They don't have a lot of slack. I don't know. I'm just gonna throw it all together and run it, see what happens, because I don't have a lot of money to play around right now. I'm just gonna basically slap this thing together on a budget and get it running and see what happens. So the first thing I need is some sort of guide coat. I had considered spray painting it to get a guide coat, but paint actually goes on kind of thick for what I need. And I was thinking it'd be cool if I could get a Sharpie and just use the ink out of the Sharpie as a guide coat, because the ink is really thin and I won't really tack up the sandpaper that I'm about to use. I've got the block all sharpied up. I'll be able to see and detect any low spots if it does have any low spots. This way I can know when I need to stop sanding, you know, if it's good or if it's warped or what. Basically all the low spots will have Sharpie left behind. All the high spots will be sanded off nice and clean and be shiny. So the grit I'm going to be using is 80 grit. I'm not sure if this is the right grit or what, but it just I'm going to start off with it and see how it turns out. Got this from Home Depot. It was like $5 for a pack. I'm sure you can also get this on Amazon if you can. I'll put a link in the description. Don't forget to check that out. So now what I need to do is find something really, really flat and basically perfect to put the sandpaper on and go over the deck of the block. So let me see what I can come up with. Alright guys, so I found this big metal disc that's typically used on our press machine. I'm going to try and give this a shot and see how well this works. It does cover about 2/3 of the width of the block, so maybe I can just be careful and go diagonally, but this should be pretty true and straight. All right, so even still, I'm going to get this piece of sandpaper. It's on top of this brand new stainless work table, so it should be pretty flat, and I'm going to go ahead and sand this just to make sure that this is you know, trued up and any burrs or anything like that are sanded off. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, that looks pretty good. Nice and flat. I'm just going to clean it up and see what this does to the block. I'm not really trying to remove a lot of material. All I'm basically trying to do right now is remove the Sharpie that I covered the deck in, just to see if there's any problem areas that I really need to focus on. So for the most part, it looks really, really good. I only see a little bit of ink, like right here on the edges of the sleeves. These spots right here might be a little bit low, so what I need to do is get the disc and kind of get the block and the sleeve and just kind of true it up again. Ideally, you want to get something that's as wide as the entire block and go back and forth. The bigger your flat piece of sanding block material, the better. The more you can cover, the better. Because kind of you don't want to be doing half the block I am right now, but this is like the flattest thing I could find. What you can do is get like a big piece of wood that's probably just about the entire size of this. Get you a big piece of sandpaper and just work the whole deck at the same time. That'll probably turn out a lot better. But I'm what you call a sloppy mechanic, so this is what I'm doing. So in this next clip, I'm basically prepping the block to paint it, but it was probably too soon. I should have waited because I ended up having to hone some of the walls, and I split some oil on the paint, and yeah, basically I'm gonna have to do it again. So yeah, waste a little bit of time, but whatever. Since it sat so long, it did pick up a little bit of surface rust, just barely, like hardly anything. You can still see the hashes from the machine work, but I'm just gonna give it a quick hone. It's called a deglazer. It's so fine, it's literally just to knock off the shine or surface rust. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit it real quick with that. Okay.
Oh, look at that. Ah, would you look at that?
This is the V8, the LS.
Look at the difference between your block and how wide it opens.
Yeah, there we go. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
There,
well, they just got really lucky with this design.
Oh shit.
Here, throw some more lube in there.
You're saying don't do that, right?
Yeah.
What not to do?
I think it was to like not bevel out the edge right here.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's cutting. It feels a lot better.
Yeah. I'll go if I remember to go to O'Reilly's. I'm gonna see if I can get some a spray bottle. That way I can constantly be spraying it as it spins. Oh, Mike was saying it's also real important to go like consistent speed too.
I guess what?
Consistent speed.
Like up and down or?
Yeah, no, like with the speed as far as the rotation.
Okay.
No, man, I'm not good on too much information kind of stuff. Like, you get the idea.
Like some videos are real like how to, and you got to kind of know what you're talking about, but I just kind of fuck around and be like, hey, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. If you know how to do it better, comment below or some shit like that. Yeah. I'll probably put that in the video. Yeah, they'll probably fuck me up in the comments. Like you can't feel that shit right there. It should be fine.
See, that's what I wanted to get rid of in mine.
That's where the
I have a little bit of that.
That's where the piston sat for a long time.
Yeah.
Just the ring kind of with that mark. Shit, all the rest of it look fucking great.
This one looks really good.
Alright, thanks for the help. Alright guys, that's just about an end for this video. I'm not honestly too happy with the way I sanded the block, because when people do sand it that way, they get something that's bigger to use as like a sanding block or something like that. So what I need to do is I need to install the block guard, and I need to find something a lot bigger to put the sandpaper on and go over the block, because that disc, in my opinion, it's too small. Like, you really want to go over the entire width of the block at once. Like, you want to be sanding the entire surface. Like, if you're gonna half-ass it, at least half-ass it with your entire half of your ass, not just like a quarter of the half-ass. You know, like if you're gonna half-ass it all the way, if that makes sense. All right. So I need to find the right sanding block. But yeah, that's pretty much it. With this downtime, hopefully I can get some more shit done with the Ventura build and get it back on the road and give it a second chance in life. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.